Hello everyone, welcome to my bad health monologues, and this is Vika, and I will be posting videos talking about mental health, and a bunch of other super fun stuff. If you're not interested in this, you don't need to watch this. Basically, this is a pet project of mine, and I'm going to try and help myself by kind of like looking back at like my vlogs that I started doing at the beginning and seeing how well I'm doing compared to what I was doing before. My name's Vika. I suffer from mild depression. It's not the full-blown depression that most people are like aware of. Like, you gotta go on meds, you gotta do all these things and whatever. Like, it's very similar to like seasonal affective disorder, except I got it in the summer. And then with my seasonal affective disorder, it made winter a lot harder for me to deal with. Basically, seasonal affective disorder is that you're not getting a lot of sun and it makes you sad. That's why it's called SADS, seasonal affective disorder, SADS. I got diagnosed in June, took off of work in July. That went up until October. October came, money stopped happening because the government of Canada gives you 3 months of sick leave per year. I couldn't get my hands on a doctor fast enough to sign my insurance papers so that my insurance could cover me. So I went back to work like a really super smart person because money was scarce. And then I relapsed and had to leave my employment. Super fun stuff. Now we're sort of like in February, I think. Haven't worked since November, or the end of November. And I'm still undergoing a lot of different tests for a bunch of different stuff that are unrelated to mental health. I also have epilepsy, temporal lobe epilepsy, and I have problems with my stomach, which I have always called irritable bowel syndrome, but they don't know if it's Crohn's or if it's celiac or whatever, so I'm doing a bunch of battery tests for that. Just to sort of like see what it is and see what they can give me or what they can suggest that I do to avoid getting sick. That's kind of me in a nutshell, health-wise. I am trying to make a hard distinction of I am not my disease, I am me, and I happen to have some sort of health-related issues. Everyone's sort of got health-related issues, I feel like. It's just that happens that mine sort of really make my life harder to live, unfortunately. So, me as a person, I'm a gamer, I'm a geek, I really like Harry Potter. If you can't tell, I got a Harry Potter tattoo. I'm gonna have a Harry Potter leg. I really like Harry Potter. I really like playing the Game of Thrones living card game. I do tournaments a little bit everywhere around Quebec, Ontario, United States, around this region that I can sort of easily get to, and I can get a ride from people who I play with, which is super fun. It allows me to travel, it allows me to meet new people, and it allows me to play something that I enjoy playing with other people. I also really like to drink tea, and I really like my fun mugs. Like this mug is my Tigger mug, and it has like a little ladybug on it, and I have my old roommate to thank for this awesome present whenever she did like this huge road trip in the United States. Oolong tea is so good. Basically, I decided to make this project, like I said earlier, to sort of see where I came and to sort of reach out to people who have these problems or their own health problems and try and help them sort of dissociate the disease in themselves. So I'm going to make sure that I talk about me as a person. I'm going to talk about the things that I like, the things that I do within my day that make me happy, the things that energize me, just to sort of like stir the pot, get people interested in, you know, that aspect of myself, and get me interested in that aspect of myself, instead of thinking about like, oh, my stomach's so messed up, I can't do this thing because of my stomach again, I hate everything. Because that kind of negative attitude makes my stomach problems worse, and I know this, and yet I still struggle. So my goal is going to be just talk about things that go on in my life and to bring up one achievement that I do per day. And it doesn't have to be a large achievement, it just has to be something that made me feel good about myself and good about my living situation. So, if I painted my nails one day, I'll be like, oh my god, I painted my nails. Right now, let's not look at them because they're really gross. I haven't done them in a week. And sometimes it'll just be as simple as like I cleaned my apartment. There was a visit today. That's what I did yesterday. I was pretty proud of myself. My apartment's pretty clean. Don't look at the mess. The rest of the apartment's pretty clean. It's a large apartment, so I've got that going for me. I'm just really lazy, and I just did laundry and threw everything on my bed and threw a blanket on top. There's a cat somewhere hiding underneath this blanket as well. She's very comfortable right now. So my achievement today is that despite having to go to the clinic at 8:30 in the morning, which when you're not working, 8:30 in the morning is like, oh, what the world? What is this? I did it. I took a cab. It cost me $6, thanks to Uber, to get from my boyfriend's place to the hospital to pass an ultrasound for my belly. And then while I was passing the ultrasound for my belly, the guy's, I don't really know why they sent you here to do this. But I did it anyways, and I had been, I guess I had been putting it off for a little bit. I'm really good at putting off appointments for my IBS-D/Crohn's/ not sure what it is yet. And I'm worse for my epilepsy, honestly, because I find that it makes my life less crappy than my IBS //. My achievement today was I got up super mega early, I went to the hospital, I passed a test that I didn't really need to pass, but I did it anyways. I powered through like a trooper because I really needed to pee while they were pushing on areas where my bladder was and other areas as well, because your bowels are apparently all over here as well as lower. And then I came back here and I actually finished my homework. I told myself, I'm not gonna finish my homework, but I couldn't sleep, even though I had slept like 3 hours because I was so stressed about getting up at 8:30 this morning. And I did my homework. I did it. I read, I took notes. I feel like I'm prepared for my class tonight. I took a nap. My cat joined me and hugged my hand. This is the best nap ever. Then I'm gonna go to class, and then I'm gonna see my roommate. We're gonna play video games together, and it's gonna be great. She doesn't really play, she just watches, but I say we anyways. That's my video for today. That's my achievement for today. And I hope that I'm gonna be able to make videos a little bit everywhere. This one's in my room. It's in my messy room because it's my comfort zone. It's my first video. But I'm gonna start doing videos a little bit everywhere. I'm thinking of doing some videos on Mount Royal in Montreal because it's nice there and there's snow and stuff. And I can do like vloggy things with my phone. I can also start doing videos in my living room, in my kitchen. I can cook things and like post it on here. I'm gonna, I kind of want to build a channel with the people who want to see my recovery process, I guess. I want to integrate your recovery process into it as well. So if you have any suggestions, like, I really, really like makeup, but I don't really know how to put it on. I'm okay with makeup. I'm not wearing any today. I'm being brave. I'm being brave for my first video. I didn't put any makeup on at all, and I feel very pretty anyways. But I am so okay with like doing a video where like we're in my bathroom and I'm putting some stuff on my face, and it's just not, it could be anything, honestly. And if you have any suggestions, put them down below in the comments. I really want, some super fun participation from everybody, if possible. And if no one posts, I'm going to keep making these videos, and I'm going to do whatever I want. So you might as well post if you're going to follow me. And then you can also subscribe if you're interested in my recovery process. You can subscribe if you're just interested in seeing what color my hair is going to be next, because right now it's red. You don't know if it's going to change. I change it like every 3 to 6 months. Sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's red, sometimes it's blonde. Sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short. You don't even know what I'm going to do next, so you might as well subscribe to find out, right? Yeah. So, this is Vika with my Bad Health Monologues, signing out.